Hi guys, Legend of All 101 here once again. But you know the movie review, it's been a while since I've done a movie review, but I'll do it for you guys, man. Hey, it's a really good movie, literally just seen it today. Archenemy, Joe Manganiello. Hey, he helped produce to make this movie. So yeah, this is really good. If you want that comic book movie fix, this is it, yo, with a little twist on it. So hey, very original. I liked it. I actually liked it, man. So before we do a quick rundown, we're gonna do a Twitter, Instagram right down here, Legend of All 101. There we go. And thumbs this video up. Come on, thumbs this video up, guys. Come on. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Become part of the legacy. Become part of the movement. Bing that notification bell so I'm in that inbox right now, all day, every day. And put your comments in the comment section down below as always, man. And I've got some stuff in the description box below too. So that's cool. So let's get into this. Okay, we've got Archenemy right now. So this is a good movie, man. Where do I start? It has a straight 80s vibe to it. You can even see the colours on it. Look at the colours. The 80s synth colours going on right there, you know what I'm saying? It had like an 80s vibe to it, with a hint of 90s, so it felt like. But yeah, so it starts off with these kind of Lovecraftian colour scheme going on with the mist, very mystical, colourful colours, starting off like a pink and purple type hue going on. And just Joe's character, called Max Fist. That's what I'm calling from now on. So Max Fist is like the hero of this world, this dimension that he lived in, like a parallel world to ours, and it was called Chromium. So that's the city he lived in, and he was like the resident hero. And he had this arch nemesis called Chloe Van Trick, Chloe Van Trick, or Cleo. I think it was Cleo or Chloe. Let me say it's Cleo. Make sure it's right. Yeah, Cleo Van Trick. There we go, Cleo Van Trick. And she was literally like the Lex Luthor, if you will, of the movie of that world, Chromium. She's like Lex Luthor. She's devising all these plans. She's got something called the Void Machine, which at first, when he's Joe telling the story, Max Fist is telling the story, that it's literally tearing the city apart. People are going weird. People are dying apparently. And throughout this movie, you're kind of shaky on what Max Fist is actually saying, because throughout the movie, well, this is like the beginning, but later on, you kind of think to yourself, is that what really happened though? Even when your movie is going by from middle to end, you're kind of thinking to yourself, was that really happened? Because wait, what Cleo says later on. But for now, at the starting, she's the arch nemesis. It looks like they knew each other. They fought each other down this massive building. I think it was her building, Cleo Van Trick's building, and Max Fist opens up a dimension to throw the Void Machine in, and literally that's in between space and time now, so that kind of blew up. Kind of like a wormhole opened up, what he did, and he grabbed into reality, which is ours. He came into our reality to kind of save himself, and later on we realized that Cleo followed him through this portal, and yeah, so literally at this point, so that's a little intro, little beginning, little backstory, mini backstory of Max Fist's character and Cleo Van Trick's character, of how they knew each other, kind of like a nemesis hero type thing, dynamic, antagonist, protagonist. Yeah, you get the drift. So literally Max Fist is a bum in our reality, because literally he has no powers now. He's been stripped of powers in this reality. He has no power, no Iron Fist, no nothing. Literally, he has no special fist. He doesn't have it. He can't open up realities. He can't hit things really hard. You know what I'm saying? He can't fly, because that was a big thing in his reality. He could fly. So yeah, you can't do anything for that. So all the time he's going to bars, telling stories of how, I was the man, I was the hero. You know what I'm saying? I could fly, blah 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 blah. So all these people are just like literally mocking him now. They're just literally taking the mic. They're like, yeah, whatever, man, whatever, Max. Yeah, like, yeah. You know, it's always telling you a story. Like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. That's basically what they're doing at that bar. They're telling the barmen stories. That's basically what it is to them. But yeah, he's on the streets. He's taking meth and all that stuff. He's smoking crack. He's doing everything, man. He's doing everything at this point. He's on the streets. He's living on the streets. He's a bum. He's a bum. At this point, you see that there's another character called Hamster. Yeah, he's really good at acting. The guy who plays Hamster as well. So Skylan Brooks. Yeah, he plays Hamster. Because Skylan Brooks, what was he earning? I think he was in Empire. That's how I remember him from. I used to watch Empire, so I remember from that and the Darkest Minds. That was a really good. That's a really good superhero movie as well. That's another good one. I think it's kind of different to the norm superhero genre. So you got him who's literally on the streets just taking pictures. He wants to be almost like a journalist. I think that's kind of his thing. He wants to do the real world stuff. He takes pictures and videos for this woman. What is her name? Because she works at this firm called is it called? I can't remember what this firm's called. But yeah, it's a woman called Melissa. She's played by Jessica Lange, and she is gorgeous. Jessica Lange is gorgeous. That's got a true sexy black woman right there. Whew. English. She's from the UK too, I believe. So yeah, so there's a girl called Melissa. She runs this establishment, and she's like the female Jana Jones Jameson, basically. That's who she is, because he goes to her to try and get a job, and she goes, "Hey, just do what you gotta do, man. Hey, I'm with you, man. I'm backing you." So he's like, "Yeah, I got this. I got a good story for you, man." So he goes out. So that's the end of his character for a little bit. So he goes into his sister, who's on the literally other side of the track. She's dealing drugs. She's doing all of that, man. She's a drug dealer. She's in the inner workings of this high society drugs ring that's going on. She's literally a runner, like a high level runner for this guy called the Manager. So he's one of the main villains of the movie, and he tells her to get to this guy called Krieg, because he sells all this stuff. He does stuff for him or something like that. Can't really remember what he did, but she had to go to him because he owes me money apparently. But she looks like Zoli Griggs. That's another one. She's called Indigo. Blue hair, multicolored hair, stuff like that. I had to make sure she was legal, man. I was like, well, she looks kind of young. I was about to say she's fired, but I was like, she's young. And I was like, nah, research her. She said she's 20, so that's cool. That's cool. So she's 20 years old. Come on, calm down, chill. So yeah, that's that one look good. Two black women, whoo, fire. So yeah, so she's like the older sister of Skylar Brooks' character Hamster. So Indigo's the older sister of Hamster, and you can tell their family dynamic. She's the parent, because the family looks like they ain't there. It's just her, the drug syndicate. She's in charge, making dinner and stuff like that. He just comes home, tries to do his job. He tries to stay in the straight and narrow, not get into any gang activity. You know the usual stuff. So then Indigo goes out to find this Krieg character. This guy's mental. He's off his head. He's off his rocker. He wants her to play Russian roulette with him. She goes, because first he offers her drugs. She's like, do you want it? Do you want some? She's like, nah. All the time he's offering her some stuff. She's like, nah. Indigo's just she's clued up. But he's like, nah. You have to do this now. Goes, puts the bullet in the gun. Hey, use it. Russian roulette time. So then she was like, nah. But then he's like, do it. I'm about to go crazy. She's like, Nothing happened. Nothing happened. And he did it to himself. Bah, dead. He's out. He's dead at this point. And she's just like, what the heck is going on? So this kind of leads the rest of the story down the rabbit hole at this point. So it gets deeper and deeper after this moment. Because this guy, Cree, he owes the manager money. So at this point, I'm like, wait, she's got Bunny in the bed, but at this time she's escaping because all these guys, the manager's guys are going to get him to get the money because she hasn't come back. So she takes the money. That we find out later on. She takes the money, and I was like, well, you didn't see her take the money, but apparently they go to her house to say, okay, have you seen this guy called Cree? You were supposed to go there and check him out. She goes, no, he wasn't in. It's like, he wasn't in. He wasn't in. Then this guy, he kind of doesn't believe her, but he's just like, he's like one of the nicer ones of the two, because there's two guys who roll up at a house. The manager sent there to go check her out, to see what's going on, where's the money at. So then they check in the bathroom because the guy goes, can I go check the bathroom real quick? I'm just gonna go there. Where's the bathroom at? Goes there, sees this bag of money, grabs it. Hey, you lied to me. You lied to me. But this time the brothers came in, younger brothers here. Hamsters rocks up. But at this point in time, while this is all happening, Hamster is talking to Max Fist, Joe Manganiello's character, and he's telling stories of must be a superhero. He was a superhero, so he's telling the same story that tells somebody else to him. But he's just trying to get a story at this point. So he just listens to everything he says. Yeah, he's a superhero, can hit, because at first he saw him hitting a wall, and he realized he was the same guy who's been telling stories. He has this cosmic power. He's from Chromium. He could fly. He was the hero of this city. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so all this happened. He's telling the story, running it down, and he sees there's this guy looking out the window who's casing the place. He's saying, was anyone going to come in while they're checking Indigo's house? So he walks up, he realizes something's wrong, so he walks up the stairs, and while this is happening, they're about to kill these kids. Indigo and Hamster are about to die. They're about to get X'd. Manager's like, wreck them. So Max Fisher rocks up there, murks and kills both of them. So he's like, yeah, we're gonna get them. All of us, we're going to devise a plan. And they're like, devise a plan? What are you talking about? We're going to get the heck out of here. And Indigo's like, this guy's crazy, man. Let's get the heck out. Don't listen to this guy. Don't look at these skis. So yeah, so they're on the run now. They're on the run at this point, and the manager has a manager. His manager, your operation manager, he's a savage. But at this point in time, you kind of realize who the manager's boss is, Cleo Van Treek. So you kind of get who that is, the one who Max has been talking about this entire movie. So he rocks up at one of the manager's places. He's about to get him, because they kind of gets his armor. He's got his own special gear as well that he brought from the other world. But yeah, he's kind of got rid of it at this point. He's kind of burning. He's like, that's the past, bro. I ain't gonna use it anymore. So he rocks up with his new kind of Punisher gear. I'm like, what the heck? He's kind of the Punisher, bro. I'm like, oh man, went straight Deathstroke out here. Man went his alter ego Deathstroke out here. He just went full armor. So he was like Deathstroke / Punisher. It was mad. But yeah, he kills all these people just to get to the manager, because he knows Cleo Van Treek is the head of this whole clan. He knows this, because he saw the symbol on the manager's table when the manager ducked out when he killed all of his men, and it was like, okay, yeah, now I know Cleo's here. She came with me through this portal. At first he was like, oh, okay, I don't think she came through, and then he's like, he was confirmed now, like she is running the place. She's running this part of the earth. So but Hamster's kind of like, I'm done with this, man. You keep killing all these people. He's soft. So the other sister just kind of drives him away. They kind of just like trying to run away from the whole situation. Yeah, good luck. And because Melissa rings up Hamster while Max Fist is gone to find Cleo. Melissa ricks him up, the girl from the beginning, when he owns that establishment, owns that media place. Yeah, the hot woman, yeah, Hottie Melissa, gorgeous. So yeah, she rings up her hamster and she goes, "I'm gonna pick you up." So yeah, she rocks up, picks him up, and yeah, she goes, "I'm gonna let you meet my manager, my boss." And at this point, you're like, you already know what a manager is. It's Cleo, the villain, the main villain. So by this point, Indigo's sleeping in the car because she was driving off. She had to stop. She said, "I'm going to sleep." At this point, this idiot hamster literally rings up Melissa, as I said before, and then she picks her. Yeah, she drives off. So, this kind of ties into like the third act of the movie. Max Fist rocks up to Cleo. You know what I'm saying? Cleo's, and Hamster's tied up. So Hamster's tied up. Indigo's still asleep because she realizes later on because Hamster leaves a note for her, and literally, well, I was like, "This is a good little situation." Because at this point, you kind of realize, is Max actually telling the truth? Because while Hamster's tied up, Indigo, she rocks up with the car later on because Cleo goes, "Hey," to the manager, "Go sort it," because he had the gun on the hamster. She goes, "Go sort it out." So he's gone. So it's just Hamster, Cleo, Max. So Max is Cleo's telling the story. She just wanted to literally cleanse the world of powers. So at this point, you kind of think to yourself, it's like The Boys. These people are crazy. These people with powers are insane. I don't think he was the only superhero in the city. And they were wrecking the place. That's what I got from it. And he was the leader of this thing. That's what I'm getting. I'm speculating. I'm just speculating at this point. I'm like, because he didn't answer when he said, all this evil stuff that was happening. Yeah, he was in charge. He was the leader of this whole madness that was going on in Chromium. And he was just like, she's like, "Yeah, got nothing to say." So I'm like, at this point, I think she's like the Lex, and this guy's gone almost Homelander at this point. He lost it at this point. This special thing that his arm got cut off in one of the flashbacks. There's that great animation pieces. By the way, I should have said this earlier on. They've got great animation set pieces in this movie. Old school, cell shaded. You know what I'm saying? The old school like comic stuff. Scanner Darkly type stuff. So these little animations, that's what I should have said earlier on, because you can see even in the poster, little animation stuff in there. Certain parts of the movie you can see that. So yeah, he looked like he was some kind of security guard at one point, or some kind of military guy, and his arm got cut off by this. I don't know how the heck his arm got cut off, but it did. And this kind of alien, cosmic type, almost like Lovecraftian things goes, it attaches to his arm, and his right arm is literally just encased in crystals. So that's how that gave him the power to cut through realities and that. So his arm is cosmic. That's sort of his power, that arm. So his arm is alien. Looks like from what I was gathering, his arm is alien. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, so he's not telling the full story of, and we're never going to get the full story because, as you're going to see at the end of this movie. But it's very intriguing. I wanted to see more of his backstory because the way they were talking is so intriguing. In one of the animation flashbacks, he's walking through the city, the towns the cities in ruins. He says, "You're not my hero." Stuff. They do little clues in there of how they made the movie that he was not the hero that he thinks he is, and that's what I'm saying. He almost became like hero, hang on too long and became the villain. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. He was Superman at once, and then he became Homelander. That's what I got from it. Probably not that bad, but it almost like he's trying to atone for his sins, almost trying to stop Cleo. But all she wanted to do was erase powers. She wanted to make everyone human again. She goes, "This is the point. I'm gonna make everyone human again." So, but there was consequences to that, but on both sides. So it's very intriguing, the plot. It was so intriguing. I wanted to see just a movie on that, just on Chromium itself, if they had a budget, because you could tell the budget wasn't there for that kind of thing. But she flashes a bit. But she shoots Max at one point. Blue blood exposed. Now we know he's a true alien. Yeah, that thing took off his whole body has been changed. He has alien blood now. So she was like, and then even Hamster's like, "Damn, it's real. Whole thing's real now." But at this point, Indigo's getting shot at by the manager. Manager is dead at this point. Indigo kills the manager at some point. She kills him. But she was just about to kill Hamster. Literally, Max just charges her out the window. Boom. Both dying. Cleo, Max on the floor. Red blood of Cleo. Human blood. Alien blood of Max on the floor. Blue, straight blue blood. And Indigo gets stabbed by the manager at one point, so her blood's just on the floor. She's crawling towards Max to see if he's all right. She touches his blood, interacts with the blood, so the blood just kind of goes right into her body. So she's acquired Max's powers now, while Cleo and Max are dead. So they're dead. So that's the end of that saga at this point, and it looks like it's going to carry on with Indigo and Hamster. So it looks like they're the two new superheroes as it ends, because Hamster's kind of telling the story of Max's kind of closing chapters, and they're the new heroes now. We own this place. We own Hamster City now, boys. We own it. So you see her and him flying off. So they both got powers now. Looks like he went over there to get some blood, man. He was like, if you got powers, I'm touching that too, bro. Because the sister started floating, levitating, start flying around. He's like, I want the powers too. So Hamster and Indigo, literally the resident heroes of the city, they become the new Max Fists. You know what I'm saying? The new Iron Fists at this point. So and at this point, when Indigo had the power, she could see glimpses of chromium. She could see in between worlds now. So she has this full abilities now. Her and Hamster have those abilities now. So that's how they ended the movie. And it was a good movie, man. I love it. It's a good movie, man. I love the 80s vibe. I'm used to do the 80s vibe. I'm with it, man. It's a straight action movie. I loved it, man. Throw a bit of sci-fi in there. I'm cool. I'm good. A bit of hero stuff in there. Hey, superhero. I'm good with that too. Great acting, man. Joe Manganiello. You know he always brings it. Zoe, she is good, man. Of course, depending Zoe Griggs, man. She was good as Indigo. Skyland Brooks, man. He's always good, man. Portia's Krieg, even the nutcase Krieg, he was good, man. Amy Simetz, yeah, because Cleo, fire too. And yeah, Glenn Howerton is the manager, man. Everyone pull their weight, man. Melissa, my girl, you run that media company. She's fire, man. Everyone was good in this movie. Everyone was good. Everyone was solid in this movie, man. They played their part. Indie production, whole cast and crew, well done, well done. It's in my videos it's been overdone now, but this deserves it, bro. This deserves it. Let me find it now. Shire, I love clapping. There we go. Let's find this again. Let's bask in the glory. Let's bask in his glory, man. This movie. Different. No, to see it, just hear it. There we go. That's all you need, man. Little claps in the background. That's all you need. That's all you need, man. Claps, bro. Hoo hoo hoo. Hey, I love this story. It was really good. The story was great. Acting was great. And the animation set pieces were good, man. I like the little backstory going on there. A comic related. Archenemy. It's a win. It's a W, bro. It's a W. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? For this movie. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, because it was good. I liked it. So yeah, as I said before, thumbs video up. Share the video. Subscribe. Share with the people who's in the movie, man. Good producing by Joe Manganiello, man, and the people who's helped him do it. I think Elijah Wood helped produce this movie as well. So I was like, what, Elijah Wood? I was like, what did you do, Elijah Wood? Yeah, but yeah. Hey, notification bell. Wherever you are there at night, stay safe out here in these streets. It's Legend of Old 101 signing out. Peace.